let the side quest begin. Actually, I don't think this is going to end up being a side quest. It has a side quest feel. It has the vibe of a side quest. But I think it's actually going to be super important to get navigating through this arc, right? Because they're going to meet people and make connections. Zoro's already made one. That's going to get them through. And I think this is going to be the first building block in the larger let's overthrow the world government arc, which I feel like is just coming. It's just coming, man. Like, it's been in the wind for hundreds of episodes. And it just feels like it's like a blanket. You throw a blanket up in the air, it's a really light blanket. Like, like say a baby blanket. They're really thin. Throw it up in the air, and it slowly settles down. You're sitting on the ground, and it slowly settles down on top. You first hit your head. You don't really think much about it. It's just on your head. So what? It's not touching the rest of your body. And the blanket comes down more and more. Now it's touching your shoulders. Now it's touching your arms. And now it's completely settled over you, right? You're completely covered with this blanket. When, at first, you were just feeling a little something on your head. Shitty metaphor, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's this storyline is slowly settling over us. We've been seeing it. We saw it up in the air first, even before it even touched us. And it's just getting closer and closer, and now it's starting to completely encompass us. I predict by episode 700, we'll be completely surrounded. That will be the. Somebody talked about a 191 episode story arc. I think that'll be the one where they take on the world government. They overthrow it. Like, it's got to go. Like, it's corrupt. It's bad. I was okay with it for a while because, like, government has to do nasty shit, and there are a lot of nasty people out there that have to be controlled, right? Like, I was fine with it. But the more we see, the more we reveal, and the more they do, the more I feel I'm revolution. I'm more of a pirate than a revolutionary, personally. But I can be a revolutionary. Shit gets bad enough, I can be a revolutionary. I can switch out my pirate cap and put on the beret of revolution. I better stop saying that word for it. Not only get demonetized, but investigated. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is episode 394. We're going on one. 3, 2, 1. I've just been on the F the government train my whole life, so not in any vitriolic way, though. Well, shit. That is just something about him being a mascot's hilarious. One of these days, he's gonna have to get on a nicotine patch. Yeah, waiting around for these assholes. So it wasn't just a lark or a joke or a gag. It was like, this is actually gonna be plot relevant. It took you long enough. Yeah, we're feeling good, man. Yeah, stop trying to wink. Yeah, the same mermaid you tried to hurt. Yeah, man. Let's take their asses out. Not anymore. Yeah. Give it a shot. What's the worst thing that can happen? His terrible wink probably turned him off, right? Ew. He was okay until he winked. Like, he looks great, as far as I know. I mean, I don't really know what appeals to women, but it seems like he looks great. Just stop trying to wink. Oh, shit. Let's do it. Yeah, I think he does, actually. Let's do this. Hop on. Or are you coming with them? Okay, yeah, hop on. Hey, did they hold up a cue card? I mean, it was obvious. Enjoy my mostly naked crotch pressed up against your cheeks. That was Frankie talking, by the way, yeah, not me. I see. I like his ride. I gotta admit, good ship. So we're leaving the ship behind with all the treasure on board. Just leaving it there with nobody to guard it. We need somebody whose job it is to stay with the ship. Good shit. What would you call it? Chief of security, maybe? They can have other jobs. Maybe they're the helmsman when we're en route. Hey, he's big, but he gets there. Maybe a helmsman. Then he can be. You need somebody who stays with the ship in a real world scenario. That's what you'd be doing. Stay right here. He's not showing up though. He's going somewhere else. Too late. Too effing late. Brooke's gone. You're by yourself, which means you're scared. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Well, at least you're with somebody. Well, you're not calm enough. What is being hysterical going to accomplish? It's all going to work out. Very, very precise instructions, by the way. Might as well chill. Chopper could do with being more zen. You know that? He's drinking tea. It's very calming. I'm glad somebody had that talk with him. He really needed to hear that. Well, there's only two left, so they did send somebody. I thought they were just going to leave him there waiting. I love these flying fish, man. I really, really like it a lot. That's right. Get out of my goddamn way, dumbass. Look at Chopper relaxing. Is he drunk? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, Chopper's chilling, man. I like him chilling out. And now you're going to do domestic violence because they were chilling out? We're supposed to just stand there and be like this the whole time? F you. They were doing the right thing. Now, the moment you show up, they should look at me. You abuse these two, man. No, I completely 100% disagree with this message. Now, the second you see them, you get up and you get ready to go. Like, you weren't screwing around there. But, until then, it was perfectly fine. Y'all some dicks. Or Usopp specifically is a dick. Hey, slow and steady wins the race, man. I don't need to be fast. We don't have an afterburner on this thing. This ought to go well. Are you missing a nurse, by the way? He's been quite shot. You had to make sure about that, huh? Dude. Starting to piss me off. Do you want to be the next one sitting in a hospital bed? That's the question, right? Well, I've done my good duty for the day. Yeah, I agree. Good luck with that. Number one. Yeah, sure. That was lame, by the way. A bubble in front of the four. I mean, come on. The glove is pissed. The hell are you looking at? Yeah, you better avert your eyes. He's about to stick somewhere it doesn't belong. They'll make me thrash you. I suppose. Like I did that. Huh. What if we're going to see somebody we recognize? Somebody's going to end up in one of these cells. Huh. Well, shit. But they wouldn't come here anyway because they have a different reason for kidnapping her. Not this reason, but it's worth checking out, right? What about it? She looks vaguely familiar. Yeah. Oh, I see. She kind of looks like Monster Granny. Dumbass. They tried it though. That's why he talked that. Okay, it took me a second because it looked like the Monster Granny, so I thought maybe it's Monster Granny's mom or something. Come and get it. Yeah, see, they don't understand the full situation, right? So they think she was kidnapped to be sold. They're looking in the wrong place. Somebody should have been looking after her. That's for goddamn sure. I don't really want to see a starfish cry though, so knock it off. Yeah. Yeah, sure, whatever. You get nothing. That would be a shitty last conversation, wouldn't it? Luffy only has so much patience for this shit. Don't be playing that soft music. That's why these two had this moment. I was wondering what that was about. Now he's pissed. Yeah. So quit crying. So now we're blaming it on you. Shut the hell up. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Arlong probably made a lot of enemies, by the way. Yeah, she's the one to talk to about this shit. Right. Jesus. Right. Probably for something to their benefit. There's no reason why the government would have a would have these creatures under protection unless they were getting something out of it. Maybe there's something underwater they need, right? Yeah, that's suspicious. We'll get back to that later. Too late. You should have just not worried about the stupid ice cream. You would have at least seen who took her. Right. Well, here we go. Why do you have to pose at all times? Why? We're on the case. Dude, still? Really? Pull yourself together. Come on. Dumbass. I believe they have. I'm kind of with you about this one. Stop your crying. Tell you what, when you got air power, you can find people fast. Yeah, you're coming with me. We're leaving our little car here, I guess. Hope you didn't have a big deposit on it. Well, we got the gang back together. Other than the mermaid, of course. Dumbass. He's going to end up in the right place somehow. That typically works out for him, doesn't it? Would she get auctioned off? I don't think so. I think that they have an ulterior motive for taking it, right? No, I guess they are going to auction her off. Interesting. I think I misunderstood something because I thought they were taking her to draw in and entrap the Straw Hats, right? She was the weakest member, and it was like a trap. It may still be. It may still be, but like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the angle, like how they would use this to mess with the Straw Hats. Well, it's got some ass kissers on this island, man. Yeah, they're really making these people out to be horrid. The worst. Captain Kidd. This seems to be the thesis statement, by the way, of this series. Pirates are better than most other people. I don't agree, but like they're making a strong case. Yeah, I like zombie face back there. Yeah, get your rotting zombie face away from me. I swear, Trafalgar is somebody. It's a name I recognize. What's up? Come on over. I suppose a pirate would have a bad attitude, wouldn't they? It's only second place today. He's gonna go off. I expect a bigger reaction from him. Y'all some assholes. It's a lot more than just pirates. I doubt that. I mean, it's possible the giant's a pirate, but I doubt it. He's probably targeted because he's a giant. So it's not just pirates being enslaved. Yeah, she remembers. Off with his head. You guys look like the Queen of Hearts. She looks. They look like the Queen of Hearts minions the way they're dressed. Of course, you gotta look at their teeth, right? Eat my mermaid ass. Kind of weird, huh? But it does show that the flying fish are not great people, right? That's been clear. Damn, dude. So you're trash too, huh? How dare you infringe me? What an asshole. What an asshole. Everybody in this place is trash, which we do. Bitch ass. Critter. I have a feeling Hatchin is, or whatever his name is going to thrash you. Look, we knew nobody in this building was going to be a good person. We knew that, right? But I thought he was just a bureaucrat, you know? What? I'm happy, but what the hell just happened? Does she have powers we don't know about? Fruit power? Hey, she's here by herself. Time to go. She should release a giant. They mentioned a giant 3 times. She should release him. That'd be a good partnership. Huh. It's pissing me off. How'd you know which one of us did it? Oh, shit, that's him, huh? I see, he got enslaved. That's why you ain't seen him around. Interesting. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Now, that is super intriguing. Holy shit. Let's dive into that. Now, this is very interesting. I've had a fascination with Gold Roger for a long time. I've wanted more details. But recognizing he's a mythic figure, and in these kind of epic storytellings, mythic figures don't really get fleshed out, you know? Nathaniel Brazil in the Well of Souls Jack L. Chaucer novels, you know, until we actually got to meet him, spoiler alert, I guess, on a 40-year-old novel series, we never knew much about him. He was very intriguing. He's very interesting. Like he was the MacGuffin. He was what everybody was looking for, right? But you didn't actually have many details, and that's what made him a mythic figure. That's what made him so interesting. He became less interesting after we actually met him. So you know, try to think of some other examples. Star Wars comes to mind, but not really. We pretty much met all of the mythic figures. Yoda, I guess, could have been considered a mythic figure, but the prequels fleshed him out more. I don't know. We don't want to spend a lot of time. This isn't like a media study course or anything, so we won't spend too much time on it. Just the basic idea is you want to hook the bait enough that people are intrigued, and you can point to him as any story, any world building questions you have. You point to him, right? You know, why are there so many pirates? Why does the government hate piracy so much? Right? Like any broad world building question you have, there you go. But that goes away if you flesh him out as an actual human being. If you meet his wife, you meet his kids, you find out what he ate for breakfast, that kind of stuff. This is a clever way to get into more about him, but still keep him a mythic figure. You gotta keep him at arm's length, right? And the thing about his wife and kids, what I was talking about, was we don't want to know the domestic side of him. He probably didn't have a wife and kids. I'm just saying he did, right? We don't need to learn the domestic side of him because we want to keep him as more than a human being. He's an idea, not just a human being. This maintains that. Somebody who served with him, somebody who was close to him, can give us more information. Maybe answer a couple of these questions I've been having for so long, but at the same time, we're not going to hear anything that's going to humanize him too much. Fascinating stuff, man. This is really cool. And obviously his name being Silver is ridiculous. Just like, come on. But I just like it. The author makes choices that I would never make because I would be afraid it would be lame. But when he makes them, it's cool. George Lucas did that too. Like, look at how many choices George Lucas did, especially in the early movies. He made some crazy ass choices that could have been totally lame, and for the most part nailed it. Even these names, man, like Luke Skywalker, Skywalker. They're in space. I mean, it's stupid on the face of it, right? But like, it works. It works because the story worked. If the story works, a lot of your choices are going to work. Look how silly sometimes this show gets. It works overall. The silliness works overall because the story works. If the story doesn't work, nothing else works. So yeah, this is very exciting. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the next one with that in mind.